I recently had the chance to drive the Raize 1.0 Turbo during the Motul 2022 Autofocus Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival held at the Mall of Asia Concert Grounds last May. It was a fun event and the Raize Turbo was a fun little crossover to drive. But, as I was driving the car, it got me thinking, is there a hybrid variant of this? To answer the question, yes, there is a Toyota Raize and a Daihatsu Raki 1.2-liter hybrid sold in some of our neighboring Asian countries. Aside from Japan and Singapore, I'm not sure where else, but at least we do know that a hybrid system on a Raize is available. Oh, and just so you know, I mentioned Daihatsu Raki because the Toyota Raize is a rebadged version of Daihatsu. It's a different story and not for this video. Okay, moving on. So, if there is a hybrid variant available, why is it not available in the Philippines? Full disclaimer, I am not in any way or form associated with the Toyota Motor Philippines nor the Philippine government. So for this question, I can only provide my best guess based on the observations when reading and watching European car companies and their government, plus the European YouTubers I usually watch. On one side of the equation is cost, while on the other side is sales. To address the cost side part of the equation, well, simply importing hybrid vehicles without any government incentives and subsidies will result in high price. By my estimate, a Raize 1.2-liter hybrid may cost up to 1.3 to 1.4 million Philippine peso. At that price point, you can already buy a better equipped crossover or MPVs like the Ford Territory, Geely Okavango, Honda HR-V, and even a Toyota Innova which runs on diesel, just to name a few. And with that kind of competition, at least by my math, getting a hybrid system to save on fuel economy may not be enough to justify the price. So, if the cost is high compared to similarly priced vehicles, what do you think sales figures will look like? We don't need to have a fancy degree in economics in order to answer that question, but I'll answer it anyway. High and unjustifiable costs will result in low sales. Looks like we hit an impasse, right? Actually, no. There is a way. You see, in Europe, what the government did to stimulate the market in buying hybrids and EVs and making the car manufacturers build and develop them, their governments provided incentives, tax cuts, tax breaks, and some other subsidies to basically make the cost low. It sounds simple, right? Too good to be true? But that's the point. It is that simple. Now that the government has taken care of lowering the cost, on the consumer side, which will provide the sales figure, individuals and companies in Europe flock the market to purchase them. The fuel economy savings alone was a big benefit. And oh, the kicker here is that the price of hybrids and EVs are not that far apart compared to their ICE counterpart. ICE, by the way, means internal combustion engine. So, not being apart means a couple of $1,000s. That equates to around 100 to 120,000 pesos using today's conversion rate. Looks costly, right? But compared here in the Philippines, the difference is nothing. I'll take the Corolla Cross and Tigo 8 variants as an example. The Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is around 360,000 pesos more expensive than its ICE counterpart, while the Cherry Tigo 8 Pro PHEV is around a whopping 755,000 pesos more expensive than its traditional counterpart. Now, there is a glimmer of hope. Last April, the current administration passed RA 11697, which is the Electric Vehicle Industry Development Act, or EVIDA for short, which would provide many incentives to hybrid and EV car buyers, like those special license plates, cheaper registrations and renewals, no coding on the cities, and dedicated parking slots on malls. However, several months after it has been passed into a law, No clear implementing rules and regulations has been published yet. So if you think you can benefit from this law, well, think again. LTO or the local traffic bureaus still look at your hybrid or EV the same way as a traditional ICE. I am hoping that the next administration makes use of their God-given intelligence to make this thing possible, as the rest of the world is shifting towards the electrified vehicles. So that's it for this rant video, or in Filipino, Hanash. I hope you liked hearing my thoughts and ideas. If you do, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and more importantly, share this video so car companies would sell affordable hybrids and EVs in the country, as I think the consumers are ready for the EV revolution. And let our government know as well below in the comment section, so they can provide incentives in selling and buying hybrids and EVs. At the end of the day, we need to do this for the future generation. Once again, this is Kai, your driver but not so sweet lover, saying keep calm, drive safe, and be awesome.